Hey owners, grab your cups because it's Women Empowerment Wednesday. Let's go, Lady Yo.
Say I am unstoppable. Let me hear you say I am unstoppable. And let the horns play. Hey. Oh yeah. I heard that I would fail. Then I heard you won't prevail. Then I heard all the things that I can't do. And then you strength.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It's time for the Own Your Now show, and it is Women Empowerment Wednesday. I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
I'm your co-host, Yolanda Langford, and they call me Lady Yo.
I'm your co-host, Shameen Clark Hubbard, better known as Mimi.
And I'm your co-host, Justice Key, with Peace in the Streets.
And we are The Cup. I love that. Every time that we say it, it just brings us all together. That's what women empowerment is all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. I love when we all get together and we make each other stronger.
Yes, we do. We are stronger together. You know, today's show is being sponsored by the Conley Financial Group, where they offer holistic insurance solutions for your business and personal challenges. You know what? I just gotta, just take it back and look at everybody. We all got our cups today. I'm really interested in what Shamim has in her cup. But Lady Yo, what are you sipping on?
I have breakfast roast. I want to start out with a little good morning, darling.
Good morning.
How about you, Shamim? What are you sipping on?
Well, can I talk about my cup a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay,
It's women empowerment.
Look, it's women empowerment. Shout out to my cups. Shouting out to women getting together and empowering each other. So shout out to Forest Park Forever. My cup, I went to their hat luncheon a couple of weeks ago. An amazing experience. They raised over $350,000.
Yes.
I was a proud and honored guest of Marsha Mitchell, one of the co-chairs. So it was just an amazing experience. So much love. And people kept coming up to me saying, hey, aren't you from the Own Your Now show?
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
I was like,
indeed.
yep,
Yes.
That's me.
oh, yeah, me, yeah. But I have coffee, but it was made with STL water.
That's right. What about you, Justice?
I'm sipping on some good old liquid sunshine. I know I keep me some lemonade, so.
I love it. She
That's
loves that
because you are
lemonade.
sunshine.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You do the jazzy version.
Like a little.
You got a little. You did a little jazzy version.
I think
go
it's
ahead.
because, my coffee.
So what's in your cups?
Right.
Well, it's jazzy, but it's nothing fancy. It's just simply black coffee. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. It's strong. I love it like that. And I just got to sip to it because it's just something about us trying to figure out what's in our cup every single day. And but I do have a little bit of French roast. It doesn't, it tastes the same. It's no cream. And it's no sugar. It's just a little stronger, and it's fall. So I'm interested in trying something new. So everybody, let us know what you're sipping on, because I am truly interested in that. I'm also looking forward to today because, it's Women Empowerment Wednesday. We have Peace in the Streets. It's something about us all coming together. This is literally my favorite day. It used to be that people called it like Hump Day.
Yes.
And then when we first started, we called it Relationship Wednesday. But when we come together, it's an empowerment thing, and so I'm looking forward to today.
I am looking forward to it too. Speaking of empowerment and women empowerment, we have Dr. Cheryl Watkins-Moore as our Vibrant Vibe guest today. She is a physician, human rights advocate, and a newly appointed CEO, president of the YWCA Metro St. Louis.
Okay.
She's ours, y'all. She's ours.
I love that. I can't wait to talk to her. When I think about the YWCA, I don't know if you all know this, but one of my last jobs, and that was 20 years ago, I was at the YWCA. I was the mental health consultant
Wow.
for 3,000 families with the Head Start program at the YWCA.
Wow.
Yes,
You-
and yeah, I
You
did
have
it.
always been empowering women and
Always.
girls.
Mhm.
You
It's in my DNA.
It's in your DNA, and that's what I like about the YWCA. It's all about the girls, and it's all about the
Yes,
women.
it is.
Yes.
What about you? Do you all have favorite memories at the YWCA?
I don't. I just got exposed to the YWCA through a good friend of mine, Yolanda Nevels, and I'm just watching the work and witnessing the work that they do there. It's amazing. It touches your heart. You want to engage, and so those will be my first experiences with the YWCA, not
That's
to be
right.
mixed up with the other one.
Yes, that's right.
Right,
It's
right.
all about, and I'm sure she's going to tell us about all of their programs. I have to tell you all about another experience for me. When I was a little girl, you know how you get a library card and I received a membership card to the YWCA from my great grandmother,
Wow.
Christine
Wow.
Parker, because we would go down to the Phyllis Wheatley location and you could actually skate down there as well.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so I just have a lot of fun memories about the YWCA. And of course, when we do our Women Empower, our I Define Me Day of the Girl,
Yes.
we're partners with the YWCA. So they literally do work with women and with girls. So we'll find out more and all of the resources. You know, you got to have those resources for the
Yes.
STL. You
Yes.
know how it is,
Absolutely.
Mimi. When we return, we'll get ready for our Own Your Now affirmation word of the day. You all know it's sponsored by Frazier Automotive.
The Conley Financial Group and Branch Benefits Consultants, offering the holistic approach to all of your professional and personal insurance and retirement needs. We're changing the world one policy at a time.
– 25 years of experience. Let us show you the right way to buy a vehicle. I think that's what sets us apart and above the rest. We're great at educating and making sure our clients have the best buying experience possible. We're located at 9095 Bell Road at the intersection of 270 and Lindbergh.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cheryl Watkins-Moore, President and CEO of the YWCA Metro St. Louis. Keep watching the Own Your Now show on the TV network.
So now it's time for our Own Your Now Cup of Affirmation Word of the Day. I hope that you all are ready. Grab your journals. You all look at my journal.
Cute.
Yes.
Very
Time is
cute.
now.
Shout out to Justice
Right
Key.
now.
The time is now. No
Right now.
opportunity
Opportunity
wasted.
wasted.
That's
Yeah.
right. So if you have grabbed your journals, my word of the day is affirm. It is so important that we affirm ourselves daily. Every morning, you got to look in the mirror and you got to say to yourself, I define me. I always say the I define me pledge. I am who I am. I am unique. I am we. I represent unity. I am diversity. A mosaic of people live in me. I am my history. My story is my legacy. My voice delivers solutions. My mind seeks knowledge. And my spirit flows with purpose.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
and it's something about that. But I want you all to say it with me. Say, I affirm me. I affirm me. That is important. And that's the way that you can get your day started. But the other way you can get your day started every single day is by being what, Lady O?
Your best self.
That's right, y'all. It's time for a motivational song of the day. It's by Lady Bree, Best Self. Everybody just center yourselves, take some deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in and out. We're going to slowly start with our left arm. Go up. You can reach to the sky if you can.
Yes, your best self every day.
Every day.
Every day.
If you can't, it's okay. Bring your left arm down. We'll bring our right arms up slowly. Reach to the sky if you can. Bring it down.
That feels
And we're
good.
Yes, it does. Both of our arms up. We're centering ourselves, y'all. Bring it down. Kind of close to your heart. Take a deep breath in Release. Now, you know what we say, reach out to your strong friends, y'all. Reach out to your strong friends. Reach out and touch somebody's hand.
Yes.
Reach out to your strong friends, y'all. That's what it's about. And Lady Y'all always says you're your first friend. So what do you do? What do you do, Mimi? You hug yourself. Come on, y'all. Hug
Absolutely.
yourself. Give yourself
are.
a tight hug.
You are your first friend. You should love yourself
Love
first.
yourself first. All right, y'all. And you know what we're going to do? Collectively take a deep breath in and release. Yeah.
Love that. I love that. I love that.
Collectively.
How do you
I think
feel?
that's one of the best gifts that we can get, like to actually be able to hug yourself. You know, you spend a lot of time alone, so to be able to grab yourself and hug yourself and say, girl, you're doing a good job. Keep
Yes,
going.
yes. Good job.
Good job. You know we love to sing. We do. We say we can't sing, but we can sing.
And it's joyful noise is what I say we make.
Yes, it is. Speaking of joyful, Lady Yo, I know you have some vibrant vibes for us today.
Yes, Vibrant Vibes is being sponsored by McKinney Group Wealth Management. And we do have some birthdays, Vibrant Vibes, and a national holiday. So I'll start first with a happy birthday going out to Karima Westbrook. She plays the mom on All American.
I do too.
She
I
is
love
a
that series.
fantastic actress.
She
I mean,
is.
she plays that part, and when she
gets
snaps
it.
those kids together,
She get 'em
honey, she gets it.
together.
I love it. I love
I
it.
do.
She is celebrating her birthday, and we have a vibrant vibe going out to someone we all know, Dwayne Tolan. We call him DT.
Yes,
He
DT.
received the Culture Through Community Award.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
DT.
DT.
And guess what the national day is?
I think we have two, but tell me one. I want to know.
National Noodle Day.
I love noodles.
Okay, I was thinking, do we go with St. Louis? I know we love our Chinese food because we have the best. Or do we go with our pastas? Because I know that you have a favorite noodle, you have a favorite noodle, and you know Shamim, she don't eat salad or any of that, so I know she has noodles.
Yes, I'm
do you
here
have
for
a
noodles.
favorite noodle, Shamim?
I do. I'm here for the noodles. What we want? You know, I love Chinese food. That's my favorite food. So I love any Chinese food, noodles, lo mein, all of that. But you know, I guess for pasta, what do we have at every party in St. Louis? Muscatoli.
True. Yes.
I
What
love
about
a good pan of muscatoli. I really do. But I am a big fan of like Alfredo, shrimp
The
Alfredo,
fettuccine.
chicken Alfredo. It really doesn't matter what's in it. Like I'm just a fan of
So
it.
you like that fettuccine?
Yes, that was like my first thing I learned how to cook. When I started, you know, when I started becoming a young woman, I was like, I'm learning how to make
Okay, she grown.
What about you, Lady Yo?
Well, you know, I love to cook, so I love a faux noodle. I like rice noodles, and you know, I also like penne pasta.
I do too. I do too. Well, you know we're St. Louis, so I have to go with ravioli, y'all.
True, it is a noodle. It is a
Because,
noodle.
You know,
It's a
I mean,
noodle.
it's a pasta. I guess it's not really a noodle. I don't think it's really a noodle. And lasagna is cool, but it is a noodle.
It is a noodle.
But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I can make some bomb spaghetti.
Oh,
I can. I'll make some for you all.
I believe
Yes,
it.
please.
I believe it. I
Okay,
believe it.
I will. I will. I promise.
I need that. I need
Okay.
some spaghetti.
We're talking about Dr. Cheryl Watkins-Moore. As promised, when we return, we will have the CEO, President Dr. Cheryl Watkins-Moore, right here on the On Your Now show. You guys tune in. And as promised, we have YWCA Metro St. Louis CEO President Dr. Cheryl Watkins-Moore. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Well, good morning to you, ladies. I am so happy to be here and joining you in your new studio, 30 days.
Yes.
Okay. It looks beautiful.
Thank you
Beautiful.
so much. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And welcome
Thank
to the
you.
Own Your Now show. We are so excited to hear all about your new position. But before we get started, what's in your cup?
Well, I am a tea drinker, not a coffee drinker. And that has a little story behind it. My grandfather, when he was living, and I was probably about 5 or 6 years old, I would stay over at his house during the daytime and go to the corner store. We would go get cookies and come back, and he would have coffee. and I would enjoy a cup of coffee with him. And my mother and my dad were so pissed off.
We know that we all have similar stories.
They're like, that baby don't need no coffee.
I was like, what are you doing, right? But when he passed, I stopped drinking coffee. I didn't have that same taste for coffee. Even when I was in medical school and business school, never drank coffee, drank tea. So I am a tea drinker. Honey and lemon.
Hey, that's what we need, that little honey and lemon.
There you
and
go.
You're just a bright cup of sunshine.
She is.
Yes,
Thank you.
are.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
We want to know, like, what brought you to the YWCA? Because you have done so many great things in the community.
Oh.
You have this STEM background.
Yes.
She's a doctor.
Oh, I'm
for
about to
goodness
say she's
sake.
a doctor.
Right. But what made you say yes to the YWCA?
Well, you know, it is so interesting because I was looking to do something new. I love challenges. I love new opportunities. And I have, as you said, with my background, I've been in corporate. I've been on the startup side. I've started several companies. I've been on the nonprofit side. And then when the Y came calling, I was like, you know what? This is a really interesting opportunity because with the connections that I have, and I think with the passion that I have for women and ensuring that they have a path of sustainability and empowerment, what I thought my connections to the startup community and workforce that's really huge in our community, I think I could bring that opportunity to create additional pathways. Because as you ladies know, the Y is a great opportunity for women. We support families, and I'm looking at not just women, but my moniker is we are supporting families from pregnant women all the way through up through the workforce and beyond.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
And you know, as women, we need that support.
Yes.
We need someone to say, hey, you can do it. Let me show you the way. And not just in the beginning.
Right.
You need help all the way through.
Absolutely.
Now, as president, new CEO, tell us what you're wanting to bring to the St. Louis community particularly.
Yes. I am very passionate about decreasing the wealth gap. As we all know, when we look at African American families, our wealth is at a 10x difference between black families and white families. So that's why it's very important for me when we talk about economic empowerment as part of our mission in decreasing racism or eliminating racism, not decreasing, eliminating racism. The way to do that is by decreasing the wealth gap for me. And that is through entrepreneurship, starting your own company, or not just giving people jobs, but putting them into successful career paths.
Yes, I always say
everything.
that. You know, a lot of people say, oh, she needs a job. No, she needs a career. And it's something they have to be passionate about. Not very many people are passionate about a job, but you get passionate about a career.
And when we talk about placing not just women, but families in these opportunities, you're now having an opportunity to educate those children on paths for them because they see their parents being successful in those pathways. And I think St. Louis has so much to offer from the startup community, which has been acknowledged as one of the top 3 cities in the country.
Yes, that's something. St. Louis has something good.
Yes,
and we have a plethora of resources to help people, and that's one of the jobs that I had before I came to the Y. I was leading the region's efforts in getting people of color, immigrants, and women to start STEM ventures here in our region. So having those connections, having that ability to then bring those connections over to help fulfill our mission, I think it just made sense.
It does.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad she's here.
I am. You know, the thing about this is the YWCA has always poured into our community. I was just telling our ladies earlier today that I've started working at the YWCA 20 years ago. And the thing about it was, they're like, okay, so you want to do this? We worked with Head Start, but I also wanted to work with the teens. So we worked with the teens, the YW teens. I wanted to work on racial equity, and we worked with eliminating racism and social justice. When you think about the holistic approach and everything that you offer, such a rich history, talk to us about what do those programs look like for the future?
I think we're in the process of evolving our strategic plan right now. So my team that that I just met.
Love it.
You know, I started July 6th, I believe, here. And what I saw is we have a strong team in place already. My executive leadership team, I'm so proud of these women. Some of them have been here, have longevity, like 20 plus years. Stacy Johnson, who
matters.
leads our Head Start program,
Love Stacy.
she was just recognized as Head Start Missouri Administrator of the Year.
Yes.
That says a lot.
Yes.
When you look at our programs and what we offer, it's not just the programs, but what I love about it is the case management system and the wraparound services that go along with that. So, like for a Head Start, for instance,
Yes.
you know, we're educating our babies because we do early Head Start as well as Head Start. So that's 6 months all the way to 5 years. But we're also helping to serve and educate the families. So financial literacy, literacy for both parents.
Yes. Right.
You know,
The whole family.
Absolutely. Yes. We have programs just specifically speaking to the fathers because
Wow.
that's important.
That is
We have to
important.
make sure that we're taking care holistically, like you said, of the entire family because it's already been shown. Head Start puts our kids light years ahead.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
they
when
do.
they go on to, you know, elementary school, high school, and college. And we have some graduates that we're going to start highlighting that's come through our programs.
What would you say to our girls? Yolanda always asks, what's that question you asked?
I always ask, what would you tell your 18-year-old self?
Oh my gosh, to be fearless.
Yes, yes.
To be-
Oh, that gave me chills.
Yes.
To be fearless.
To be fearless, because you know, as a young woman, when I started my career, because I started my career in medicine, very male-dominated area. Then I got my business school degree and went into you know, companies that were very, you know, male-dominated, you know, in the healthcare and chemicals area.
Now, you said fearless.
Yes.
We always ask, what's your affirmation word? Tell us your affirmation word. That one
I like
word
that.
that gets you
Fearless.
rolling.
Faith.
Amen.
Faith. Because, you know, I am grounded in my faith. And that's why I use the term servant leader, because it's important, you know, that no matter, my parents were blue collar workers. You know, my mom was a kindergarten teacher, my dad was a postal worker.
And you said the word servant. You know, there was a term my grandmother always said, good and faithful servant.
Yes.
Yes.
Well
Yes.
done.
Well done.
Well done. Well
Yes.
done.
Yes.
Well, you know, well done. I'm so glad that the YWCA said yes to you. I'm glad you said yes. So I need to level up and do something different and make sure that I continue to pour into my community. Women empowerment is important. Civic engagement is important.
Yes.
And you're doing it. You're walking the walk. One of the things I always say is when God tells you to walk, run like the wind, for you're guaranteed to fly. That's what a faith walk looks like. And you're showing us
Absolutely.
that. We thank you so much
Thank
for saying
you.
yes to us.
And
Thank
welcome
you.
to St. Louis.
Well, you've been here for a minute.
I've been here for
I
a
would
minute.
appreciate because Yolanda's from California. You're originally
Yes.
from Chicago.
Yes.
But you know what?
314-ish.
You're St. Louis now.
There
so
you go.
We
There
thank
go.
you.
Thank you.
You know, we thank Dr. Cheryl Watkins-Moore for stopping by to give us our cup of empowerment. When we return, get ready to snap it up with the On Your Now flow and Peace in the Streets with Justice Key, sponsored by Elizabeth St. James Boutique.
Lyrically inclined, I birth dopeness, reassurance, and confidence when my poetry and my words intertwine. And it's okay for you to be weak in your heart sometimes, but you got to be strong in your mind. And remember, ladies, just like fine wine, we get better with time. But it's not about trying to fit into the box of society. It's about walking your journey like you have gold on the bottom of your feet. And me, I'm not matching anyone's energy. It's just important that I protect my energy, and that's that goddess in me. And it took me a minute to see this in my reflection. But now that I'm aware of it, I'm never losing it again. So maybe you should tap into self-love and being your first best friend. And as a woman, we don't break, we bend. And then we get up to win again. So free your mind with me and catch a vibe with me. I'm your girl, Justice Key, with Peace in the Street.
Yes, Justice, yes. That was everything, girl.
Every week. Tell us the name of that piece.
The name of that piece is called Don't Worry.
Don't worry. Okay.
Don't worry, because it's all love. And you know, being in your own journey, at the end of the day, you have to do you. And no matter what happens, it's still all love. You continue to be light and let that light shine. So don't worry.
Said don't continue to be light.
Yes, indeed.
You know, the one thing that stood out for me is you said tap into self-love and be your first best friend.
Yes.
Oftentimes we're being a best friend to everybody else but ourselves.
Yes.
That's the one that spoke to me. What about you, Lady O?
Well, you know what spoke to me, Justice, was when you spoke on gold on the bottom of your feet. You know, these ladies these days, y'all want those red bottoms. I want some Justice gold on the bottom of my feet.
Royalty.
Yes, always carrying yourself in the light of being royalty, no matter where you are, no matter what company you're in, knowing that the gold is on the bottom of your feet. Yours as well. You know, everybody is walking with gold on the bottom of their feet.
right.
But you have to know that.
Your word. What about you, Mimi?
For me, what stood out was when you said, we don't bend. I mean, we don't break. We bend. We don't break. We bend. Because we got that, what I always say, we got that black girl that bounce back.
Bounce back.
So that was what we don't
Yes.
bend. We don't break. We bend.
Yes, yes. And you know, we
Absolutely.
in the midst of us bending, we also blend in together and we support each other.
Yes.
But we're individuals, and I love that. I love that. That piece was everything. Don't
Yes, it
worry,
was.
we're gonna be all right.
Yes.
We're gonna take care of
Yes.
ourselves. Speaking on taking care of ourselves, I want to know our affirmation words. What is your affirmation word, Lady O?
My affirmation word is voice.
Voice.
You have to have a voice, and it's okay to speak out about what you want. So have a voice.
Gotta use your voice.
Absolutely.
Mimi, what's yours?
My affirmation word going along with yours of affirm, I'm going to say agree. Agree with whatever you affirm.
Yes, you got to touch and agree on that. And Justice Key?
My word is gift. We all have one. I encourage you to find yours. So your gift.
She said, I encourage you to find yours. You know, I love that today when we had the CEO of the YWCA on, Dr. Cheryl Watkins-Moore, she really did pour into our cup. And she talked about everything that you do in life is a faith walk. So you have to realize that on taking this faith walk, affirm who you are inside and out every single day. But also remember that you have to use your voice. Because when you use your voice, then you can come together and we can all touch and agree and understand that we all have a gift and we will continue to utilize our gifts. That's what we do here. That's what the Own Your Now flow is all about. So we want you all to know that the Own Your Now flow and the Own Your Now show is being sponsored by the Conley Financial Group. Special shout out again to our Cheryl Moore. I say ours because she's ours.
She
She's
is
ours.
ours. She is.
Of the YWCA.
You know, all our owners, I just want to say thank you to everyone.
Yes,
keep
thank
sharing
you.
the information. Until next time, keep your cup full. Keep sipping peace, love, and positivity. Go out and create some vibrant vibes.
And remember, tomorrow isn't promised, so own your now.